If you're a Nigerian who has jackpot, you've gone to the UK, Canada, Australia, or the US, and you've done that in the last 6, 7, 8 years, please come closer. I made this video particularly for you. In the last 4 months, I've spoken with Nigerians who live in diaspora, and based on my interaction with them and my own feelings and what I have agreed or what I've been able to conceive from them, I have three important tips, very important tips that I feel that you, as a Nigerian living abroad, my fellow brothers and sisters, should know. Tip one: please maintain your cultural identity. I cannot overemphasize this. It's very important. Your cultural identity is who you are. Your cultural identity is what differentiates you from the rest of the world. Even if you left your country, left Nigeria for any reason, for any problems, you are upset with the country, your cultural identity cannot and should not be taken away from you. That includes our language, our local languages, it includes our names, it includes how we even identify. For instance, if somebody asks you for your name and you have a local name, pronounce the name the way it is meant to be. This thing bothers me a lot, and I have to talk about it here. Nobody will make, I mean, a non-Nigerian or a non-African may not pronounce your name the way you want it to be, but that doesn't give us the right to pronounce it like them. So if my name is Olusegun, for instance, I will not tell anybody that my name is Shegun. But if anybody tries and calls me Shegun, that's fine. So pronounce your name the way your name is. Your cultural identity is very, very important. The truth of the matter is that we cannot be more American than the Americans. We cannot be more Canadians than the Canadians. So let us be unique. It's that uniqueness, in my opinion, that brings out the best in us. Some people will say, well, it's good to be able to find a way to balance. Yes, you can balance, you can find a way to fit into any society or fit into any culture. But your own culture is what really makes it interesting. And that's why you see the Indians or the Pakistanis who hold on to their culture, they hold on to their way of life, even when they live in Nigeria and they live abroad. So that is number one. Maintain your cultural identity. The second one is please maintain strong ties to Nigeria. I know that many people who live because they are frustrated, live because they want a better life for their families, live because the country is going through whatever economic situation is going through. But we need to also ensure that you maintain strong ties. What does strong ties mean? In my opinion, strong ties mean that if, for instance, you had a home that was in Nigeria, please maintain that home. You know, if you had some kind of investments in Nigeria, please maintain those investments. If you can afford to, please come home more frequently. We are happy to say that Nigeria is not in a war situation, so it is safe to come and visit the country as many times as you can afford to. If you have kids and you want to ensure that your kids can also imbibe this culture, bring them home once in a while. Bring them home once in a while and let them understand where they're from. Let them see their culture. Let them see their home. Let them know and appreciate their true identity. So please don't just cut us off. Don't cut off Nigeria. You know, maintain that strong identity. Maintain that strong tie to Nigeria. Now, the third one is this third one is such a very powerful one, and I'm going to dwell on it. It's a topic or it's a point that I believe um, affects many people, and it's very easy for you to fall victim, and it's very easy for you to just find yourself doing this thing and being complacent. Do not get complacent when you travel abroad, and I'm speaking particularly to people who are new immigrants, and I've understood and experienced that before. When you travel abroad, there's a tendency for your dreams and your desires and the things you wanted and aspirations for you to put it in the back burner and then decide to say, okay, what's next to do? Well, how can I just pay bills month on month? How can I just live a normal life? If you had an extraordinary mindset, there's a tendency to look at the system and see how it works. There's a tendency to see how the system works and then appreciate it. You come to a new country, oh, electricity is 24/7. You are wowed by it. Oh, good roads everywhere. You are wowed by it. Oh, the system works. You are wowed by it. Oh, the processes and everything is in place. You are wowed by it. Oh, there's orderliness. People are doing everything fine. You are wowed by it. And then it's easy for you to just get sucked into the system, whereby the things that would have driven you, the things that would have allowed you to drive, maybe you're an entrepreneur, and then you move abroad. And what stops you from being an entrepreneur abroad? I spoke to a Nigerian who is in Canada, and he's a successful entrepreneur who became a successful one just 5 years after moving in. So and I asked him a question. I said, how were you able to keep on having that passion and not allow a new environment to affect you? And he said, well, he just ensured that he had that dream before coming. He did not come to Canada just to be a normal person, a normal 9 to 5er. He came because he had that drive and that goal, and he wanted to take advantage of what the system was going to put in place for him. How do you speak to someone who has an entrepreneurial but is afraid or concerned about coming to Canada?
That fear is very valid. When you arrive here and you get comfortable, that's the first thing. The minute you get comfortable, you're ready. I told you, in a span of 2 years between 2018 and 2020, I changed job maybe like 10 times because I needed to learn things. If I went to any school, it would take me years to learn them. So I needed to go to where it was happening, where they were doing it, and show them that I can do it and do it for a little bit, reach the ceiling, and move away to the next one.
When did you have that light bulb moment that said, I think this is where I want to go to. I know I want to be an entrepreneur, but I think this is my specific direction that I want to go into.
So the goal was always to own a business. So everything that I was doing, I was looking for a business inside of it.
Your drive to own a business propelled you to found a company in barely less than 2 years after coming to Canada. What does Canada contribute to this drive that Nigeria did not?
This is a very interesting question. So what I think Nigeria cannot contribute to me to be where I'm at right now, it is less than people think.
So what is that thing? So what's that one thing that made you
security for me? That's it.
So being complacent cannot be overemphasized, because at the end of the day, to get to a point, you would ask yourself, okay, what next? And I discuss this a lot with many Nigerians in Canada. You know, they ask themselves, what next? Okay, I'm paying bills every single time. I'm doing this. I'm sorting out this. What next? So these 3 points are very important. Um, there are points that I got from Nigerians in Canada, and there are points that I've sat down to look back and reflect upon. And I hope that with these 3 points, to help you and to encourage you and to support you. So let's continue driving, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one. Bye.